I'm the Creator Wizard, and this is the Negotiation Hotline. Today, along with my trusted negotiation operators, we're going to be looking through some real sponsorship negotiations and showing creators what they could have said to get a better deal and make more money. This brand got a little too comfortable offering free product, but could this creator break the cycle? This brand had a couple glaring red flags, but did this creator spot them in time? And you're gonna wanna stick around for this one. Our third creator went head-to-head with the brand over a £55,000 deal, with the brand countering at $8,000. So how did our creators handle these brands, and how much money did they walk away with? And the big question, could they have made more? Justin, what have we got?
Well, Creator Wizard, let's get back to that first creator. Their experience might be all too familiar to y'all out there. Here's what they had to say. Yet again, despite my years of experience, warm audience, and ongoing relationships with the brand, they offered me free product again. I don't know where else to turn. Help me, Creator Wizard. Well, free product isn't gonna pay the bills, all right? So let's take a look at the brand's first email to this creator. Hello. It's been a long time. I hope this finds you well. This is from our 3 blockbuster products will be launched soon. We sincerely invite you to be the first group tester of our cutting edge products again. Remember, brands are gonna keep offering you free product until you ask them for payment, which is why this creator said, hey, it's great to hear from you, and I always look forward to seeing your new products. I think product 1 would be the most appealing product for my audience. They went on to say this would be a great video for you to sponsor, and I could introduce it as being sponsored by your brand and say they have one of their new accessories featured in this video. So you'd be able to use the user-generated content of your product on your social platforms as well. Please let me know what budget you've set aside for this type of video and what other ideas you may have. Pretty reasonable, right? But how did the brand respond? Hey, sorry for the late reply. I've checked all your videos and the accessories that you had. Now our 3 new products will meet all your needs absolutely. So we'd like to supply you with all 3 products for testing. We hope it'd be a gifted collaboration for this time. Our products will provide new content for your channel and bring your audience growth. Now, a lot of people would have just given up right here, but our creator came back with a killer response. Hey, really appreciate that offer, but I've already done 5 gifted collaborations with your brand. Come on! To maximize the effectiveness of this collaboration, I would like to create an accessories video for the featuring one of your new accessories and introducing you as the sponsor of the video. I can do 3 YouTube stories, a YouTube community post, 3 Instagram stories, 1 for each new product. I have worked in the TV industry for 25 plus years, and my subscribers respect my opinion on camera accessory products. How does that sound? Let me know if you'd be able to pull from a different budget for a collaboration like this. But you know what? This is where they ran into trouble because the brand just wouldn't budge. Hey, sorry for keeping you waiting. Thank you for your creative ideas of the new products. Absolutely awesome. As for the budget you mentioned earlier, is it possible to collaborate together in the same way as before? If you can agree on this, send me your address for the delivery. So what did our creator do? Well, they gave up. You hate to see it, Creator Wizard.
Core blimey, Justin, you surely do. But before I tell you how they could have walked away with a paid deal, here are a couple of bits I liked. I loved that they basically just ignored the brand when they kept pushing for free stuff. Just kept saying, what budget have you set aside? Here's all the things I can do for you for that budget. I loved that they backed up their proposal with links to content that they'd made previously that drove results. And I loved that they weren't rude. They were polite, confident, and assertive throughout. But what could they have done differently? Well, the creator could have offered to hop on a call. It's really easy for brands to keep saying free product, free product, free product via email, but if you're on a Zoom and you ask them to explain in more detail why they don't have a budget, sometimes they magically find some money, especially if they start establishing a good rapport with you. Also, since this was a product launch, the creator could have asked the brand if they were going to be running paid ads to get the word out there as well. If the brand said yes, That could have been an opening to pitch creating some exclusive content for the brand that they could repurpose for their ad campaign. And while I think they shouldn't have given up, they should have pitched something else at that juncture. What I hope that creator does is repitch them after the dust has settled from their product launch. You never know, maybe the launch didn't go as well as they'd hoped, they weren't able to get much hype, and so here you come offering to help them fix that, and they might just change their tune. So coming up, remember, we have a creator battling it out with the brand over £55,000. But first, let's see how our next creator dealt with the brand that had more red flags than a matador. Take it away, Justin.
Thanks, Creator Wizard. Here's what our second creator had to say.
These guys were awkward, to say the least. They claimed to want to work with me really badly, but I was the one chasing them during the initial negotiation. They even got my name wrong in one email. I mean, who does that? Are we creators all the same to you guys? Come on!
Ouch! So let's take a look at the brand's first email. Hello, dear. We are team. We find that the videos you create are very exciting and we enjoy your channel so much. It can be seen that you are a person who loves life and is very consistent with our brand concept of building a beautiful home with users. So we'd like to invite and cooperate with you to review and promote our products. We will provide you with free product. So how did the creator respond? Well, taking a page out of the first creator's book, this creator also asked for the brand to provide a budget. So for y'all out there who want to try and turn a free product offer into a paid partnership, this reply is pretty much perfect. Hello, thanks for the quick response and extending the opportunity to work together. I've heard good things about your products. When working with brands, one of my main priorities is for the collaboration to be mutually beneficial for both sides, considering the time and expenses that go into developing and publishing a campaign, especially one of this caliber. I will have to kindly decline considering no compensation is involved. That being said, I would love to discuss the marketing budget for this project or perhaps re-evaluate the deliverables. But the brand's reply definitely had a problem or two. Hey, Tams! That's not the influencer's name. Thank you again for your reply. Our current company budget is around $50, and we also send a related product for free, which is worth around $70, and we will set up a discount code for your followers. But unfortunately, our creators' rates were quite a bit higher. Thanks for the quick response. I am not Tams. My current rate for a YouTube long-form dedicated video is $550, and for an integration 90 seconds, $350 per video. Let me know if that's gonna work. Let me know if there's any flexibility in the budget. Whew. But thankfully, the brand offered to meet them halfway. And by halfway, I mean they suck an extra $30 on it. Like, can we meet at $80? The creator then said, could we just meet at $150? That would be really nice. For the deliverables, I'm gonna provide an unboxing, a review of your products on my YouTube channel with attached product links. Plus, I'm gonna give you copyright use of the video and pictures to post them on your Amazon, your social media, or website. And then the brand says, I'm gonna have to check on that. And then a week passes, nothing from the brand, and so the creator followed up. Hi, I'm following up on the cooperation above. Is there any update? Looking forward to hearing from you. And then finally, the brand responds. In the end, after the negotiation, our budget was around $100. Do you think that's okay? So the creator says, okay, fine for $100. I'm definitely interested in being part of this campaign. Just let me know the specific pieces of content you were interested in helping me create, as well as any additional details that you need for me to move forward on this project. And then the brand doesn't really respond to that. They said, okay, sounds good. Thank you very much. Our campaign is scheduled to go live at the end of November. Once the product arrives, I'll let you know and I'm gonna send it to you. So then over a month passes, the creator doesn't hear anything from the brand, follows up again, and then the brand finally responds and says, we are shipping your product. No contract, nothing. All right, Creator Wizard, I'm sending this one back to you because I know you have some thoughts.
So here are a couple things I loved and a couple things they could have done differently. I loved that this creator was persistent. Even when the brand was seemingly non-responsive and taking weeks to respond, they kept following up with a cool head. I loved that their justification for their rate was that they'd provide things like usage rights to the content for the brand to post on its social media. And I loved that the creator was very low ego about the whole thing and just trying to find a way to make this partnership work. However, what I didn't love, compromise can be good, but when you're lowering your rate but conceding nothing, that just demolishes your pricing power, especially for future deals. you have to take stuff off the table if you're lowering your rate. Also, there were a ton of red flags. Getting the creator's name wrong, a super generic initial pitch email, massive delays in response time, doesn't bode super well for the partnership. And the brand kept dodging exactly what they wanted the creator to do and just ship the product. You have to know with certainty what you're agreeing to before you let brands pull stuff like that. So always make sure that you have a signed agreement and a crystal clear picture on the expectations on both sides before you move forward. By the way, remember, if you want the Creator Wizard to help out with your negotiations, you can send me your email exchanges with brands to hotline@creatorwizard.com. That's hotline@creatorwizard.com. Operators are standing by. And now we've got a negotiation between a creator with over 2 million subscribers and a brand who wanted to offer £47,000 less than they were asking. Sounds like a spicy situation, Justin. I'm sweating my beard off over here.
You say the darndest things, Creator Wizard. All right, here is what our third creator had to say.
So here's the deal. I kind of highballed the brand on this one because I was interested to see how far I could move them. You'd be surprised what you can do when you push just a little more than you're comfortable with. But if you need any proof that this works, I'm recording this from the sunny Bahamas, baby.
So this hotshot went in at £55,000, but the agency came back with just $8,000. So the big question, how much did they walk away with? Well, let's see how the negotiations went. First up, our creator puffs out their chest. I can see that our budgets are a bit far from each other, and I'm afraid I don't think this is going to work out without a significant increase on your end. As this would be going on my main channel, I would want to put in substantial work to make each short entertaining for the viewers, which this budget currently does not allow for. My channel already averages high numbers of views, so I feel that while shorts could potentially push this up more, it does not seem wildly necessary for me. So I do see this as more of an opportunity for you to gain some exclusive, high quality content for their new platform rather than a growth opportunity for me. I am also acutely aware of the commercial rights usage and the Instagram promos. These alone should account for more than the budget you suggested. Oh boy, what do you say to that, agency? Well, unlike our last two creators, they came back with a substantially bigger offer. But was it enough? Hey, I hope all is well. Thanks for coming back to me. I've had a look at the budget internally and I've managed to move some bits around, and the max I could look to offer you is £15,000 for this project. So did they take the £15,000? No. Appreciate you getting the budget increased. However, I don't think I can offer less than £35,000 on this one, I'm afraid. I do have a lot of ideas on how to make this content visually engaging, but this would be something that the current budget just doesn't allow for, unfortunately. Look, we don't have the budget to get to £35,000, but I have spoken to the client, and as you are really keen to make this work, the absolute maximum that we can stretch this would be £25,000, and that's with additional budget. Really keen to try and lock this in today, but I must emphasize, £25,000 is the absolute maximum. So now we have the brand's absolute maximum budget, right? We know there's no way they're gonna push beyond that. There's no way. They can't. They just can't. They really can't. But then out of nowhere, our creator sticks to their guns, accepting no less than £35,000.
If I'm the agency, I'm sweating right now. In fact, I'm sweating anyway because this costume is frickin' boiling.
Anyway, the brand said no. $25,000 is still the max. The creator's on the ropes. He's now squeezing another dime out of the... What? No way. He hits back one last time saying, I cannot accept £25,000. Go back and ask again. But have they pushed it too far? Could this be the end of the deal? You bet it isn't. Because the agency moves higher again. And with that, our creator graciously accepts their teeny tiny £27,000 paycheck. So the deal closed at half the rate our creator initially asked for, but at more than 3x what the agency had originally said was their maximum budget. I'm almost passed out in here, Creator Wizard. Over to you.
Crikey! He's played a blinder there, Justin. Alright, so what did I love and what did I hate? I love that this creator was confident. They knew their worth and were not afraid to let the agency know. I love that this creator kept pushing the envelope, even when the agency was saying that this was our absolute max budget. The creator didn't even blink. And I loved that after they kept pushing and pushing, and it really felt as though the agency went to bat for the creator internally, they finally found a way to make it work. Now, what I didn't love, get rid of the word price in those emails. Working with you is an investment. And then you lay out what the agency and the brand will get in return for working with you. Also, for a £55,000 deal, I'd want this initial email to be way more detailed with multiple different packages, perhaps between 25,000 all the way up to 75,000 pounds. That way, when the agency came back with a wildly lower budget, it would have been much easier to steer them towards the lower packages with a lot less deliverables. And the next time this agency wants to work with this creator again, we now have a price precedent established. Now look, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I would turn down 27,000 pounds, but it's just important to note that could hurt them on future deals. So if you're watching this thinking, how did all these creators get brands emailing them without having to reach out first? Well, you're gonna wanna watch this video.